The Cancer Horoscope 2018 shows that Venus will be in a background area, which means a relationship could be slowly blossoming behind the scenes, or that you are showing your caring, nurturing side in one-to-one scenarios behind the scenes and beavering away, burning the midnight oil, and perhaps doing a lot more than others realize. Venus leaves here and enters your sign for 3-4 weeks from 8th August, bringing an urge to come out of the cupboard, socialize more, and do nice things for yourself. In 2018, Mars will stay in Virgo until July 2018, an extraordinarily long transit, dynamically activating your area of education. You'll probably be flitting hither and thither in person or over the wire, and making new connections or revisiting old ones, and keeping your ear to the ground and paying attention to feedback. This is a great transit for study or teaching or developing your speaking, writing, or artistic skills. The 2018 Cancer Horoscope predictions suggest that you'll be more inclined to be assertive and speak up when you want to get things off your chest, and won't be backwards in coming forwards with your ideas and opinions. The air can get a little blue at times as you cross swords with those with other opinions, but at least it helps to sharpen your mind and hone your own ideas. Be careful when traveling though, as Mars here encourages road rage or hasty reactions. It also might mean problems with communications equipment or vehicles at times. Jupiter in Taurus until June 12th sends a supportive vibration into your sun sign. Jupiter's bountiful energy magnifies whichever area it occupies. For you Cancer, it will be due to new associations and friendships, or a collective with certain interests in common. Kindred spirits or a community with a common cause will expand your mind over this phase. The Cancer 2018 astrology forecasts predict that your working or personal social agenda is likely to be bulging at the seams one way or another, but you'll have to be careful not to overestimate or underestimate another's capabilities or intentions. This is a very progressive area, so the internet may be involved, or something techno at the cutting edge. Prepare to be amazed and inspired by new concepts or an innovative approach. The Cancer 2018 career prediction suggests that new associations will be pivotal to your being able to move towards a long-cherished goal. This energy could draw a teacher towards you, someone to guide or advise you, or someone you can consult for their expertise or refreshing take on things. Cancerians born 21st June to 22nd July will feel this vibration most. Then from June 12 to June 2013, the energy changes and activates a more background sector of your solar chart, and is the beginning of a time of spiritual renewal. Being less ego-orientated and becoming more the support to others from behind the scenes may be justified over this time. You may also feel others nurturing or facilitating you more at times in the second half of 2018. The 2018 Cancer horoscopes foretell that you are more guided at this time and could be sensing deeper, wiser levels of yourself, perhaps developing yourself spiritually, or becoming more aware of ingrained patterns, which were appropriate in your past but are no longer relevant in the now. Letting go and forgiving will help you grow and add to the pool of goodwill for us all, no matter how insignificant or difficult it may feel at the time. This is also a good time for developing things behind the scenes, particularly in collaborations and projects which teach you new things. But this is also the area of you being your own worst enemy, shooting yourself in the foot because you cannot change old habits or beliefs. Maybe a relationship has developed which, in your heart of hearts, you know is not good for you, but you can't quite unhook from it. In this low-key area, and Jupiter works subtly, encouraging deeper awareness. There's less space for ego as you learn and grow through giving selfless support during this transit. For some, teachings from the spiritual realms are possible, and imagination could also be stimulated. Your awareness of the connectedness of all phenomena could be heightened as you appreciate more how, despite differences in color, creed, or culture, we are all in the same boat. On another level, this could be you as student or teacher to others within some kind of enclosed environment or circle. A partner and yourself could both be involved in this, or you get a sense of working and learning as a team for a common cause. The 2018 forecast for Cancer show that Saturn continues its transit of Libra until October 6th, which means you are in a cycle of having to work harder at domestic relationships and getting along with others in the community. Anything you have been just tolerating regarding your place on the map or your neighborhood or family will now call for attention. You may be stuck in a boring routine, or maybe there are restrictions, family obligations or domestic conditions which feel burdensome. Effort may be needed to manage things at home, with a parent or other member of the family at the same time as building a place for yourself in the world. The well-being of family members may be a concern to you, or it may be that they are more awkward and demanding than usual. Sometimes, feelings will be more sensitive. You overreact, or you may be mulling over the past or feeling as if you have to be there for others. If you are old enough, look back about 29th Octosecond to get the gist of what is unfolding now by recalling where you were back then and what happened subsequently. Even if you are still in the care of your parents, can be quite an eye-opener. Of course, you're older and wiser now, and you'll have been through the cycle before, so you know what to expect and can prepare accordingly. Also, the 2018 Cancer horoscope predicts that there could be a heavier load related to property matters. Maybe you wish to establish better conditions at home, but there are delays or other obstacles. Some elements of the past could have a bearing on the present, insofar as what felt like security to you in the past may now begin to feel like a cage which limits you. In this Saturn cycle, you'll learn how to concentrate your energy into building new routines into your domestic setup, or to relocate somewhere which allows you and nearest and dearest to function better. This change at the root or your life could be due to or facilitated by a family member. Cancerians born from 14th July to 22nd July or from 21 degrees rising will feel the influence of Saturn most. From October 6th, Saturn begins a long transit of a different area. Saturn here demands you put a steady flow of nurturing attention into speculative or investment projects, children and romantic liaisons. These will need a more disciplined, patient approach to come to fruition. The Cancer Astrology 2018 predictions suggest that with Saturn in this sector can also indicate challenges related to animals or youngsters who need a consistent and disciplined input to bring out their ability and boost their confidence. Those of you involved in the arts or promotional or performance type activities should understand that a regular, methodical application will bring success in the long run. Nothing will happen fast. In this Saturn cycle, you'll learn how to concentrate your energy into building new routines into activities you find empowering, fun and self-expressive. Cancerians born up till July 1st or with up to 11 degrees Cancer rising will feel this vibration most. 2018 yearly Cancer astrology predicts that Uranus will be transiting the top of your chart for many years. Inspired new beginnings with career and life direction will occur over the 7-year transit of Uranus here. There may be several changes of conditions over 2018 if Uranus comes within range of an important point in your natal chart. Change and expansion, especially when Jupiter enters your sign in 2013, may be a governing factor on the public side of life, and you will be learning a lot as new doors open in the professional arena. But a previous arrangement may suddenly have to be replaced, and you'll have to adapt to a changeable, sometimes surprising but interesting environment. You may feel ambushed from time to time, but this is the spirit of revolution which facilitates your evolution and is part of a significant growth process, even though it may be unpredictable at times. The Cancer 2018 horoscope also shows that Cancerians born in the first 10 days of the sign, approx June 21st 30th, will feel this energy most potently in 2018 and may be subject to what I call the Dorothy syndrome, which lifts you out of a familiar frame and, eventually, sets you down in a place which is definitely not Kansas. Technology and networking are working with a team could become useful vehicles for your expansion in these areas. Neptune has been making its influence felt, manifesting as sacrifice in the area of joint finances or property for over a decade, sometimes blurring the boundaries between what's yours and what's theirs. You may have had to lay preferences on one side and make a commitment to underpin another's requirements or values. Something you share with another may have been involved. Neptune leaves this area and slides into its home sign Pisces on 4th February, there to stay for many years. Early Cancerians will feel the beneficial effect of the Neptune transit in 2018. For you, this means you will feel a pull to function from more philosophical, idealistic levels. Some of you may develop your artistic or communication skills or access a larger audience. Others may become interested in a particular place you feel is sacred or special. You may become interested in pilgrimage, mystical teachings, higher knowledge or intellectual pursuits, writing and speaking. The 2018 Cancer horoscope predicts that also your imaginative or artistic ability may increase. You may develop an interest in metaphysics, interdimensional travel, or have telepathic experiences. You may discover that what you thought was written in stone as absolute truth is an illusion, maybe a mass illusion. There may be some confusion, but your doubt and skepticism are healthy, so test out theories before deciding what is truth for you. You may become the mentor, trainer, teacher, or nomad, equally the student or spiritual seeker when Neptune finally gets settled in its home sign Pisces. Early Cancerians born in the first 4 days or with 4 degrees of Cancer rising will feel this vibration the most. Pluto, now in Capricorn for many years in your close relationship area, will help you decide who you really want to be with personally or professionally and will spark or renew your dedication to achieving certain outcomes, personal or otherwise, in life. This strong drive growing within you pushes you forward with significant relationships. With the planet of death, rebirth affecting you, it could mean some of you are compelled to make a major change or have it thrust upon you by a close relationship. This could work to your advantage in the long run as it shakes things up and clears the decks. The 2018 Cancer star sign predictions foretell that finding a fresh direction or another option means steering a new course, and for a while there it may take guts and tenacity, but Pluto will give you the deep conviction to see it through all the way. Pluto, planet of manipulation and control, means that you may encounter these factors in your interactions with others at close quarters. Cancerians born in the 26th June to July 1st will feel this energy most strongly over 2018. There are 2 solar eclipses this year, May 20th and November 13th. The first one is at 0 degrees Gemini and the second one, a total eclipse, is at 21 degrees Scorpio. The first one in Gemini will send out a pulse of energy through the coming months, and, providing there are contacts from the eclipse degree to points in your natal chart, will help trigger new beginnings with your inner life, private musings, imaginative projects, etc. So take more time to contemplate the past, meditate, and whenever you can take time out to nurture yourself. Great opportunity for spiritual and healing practices. The second one in Scorpio will send a pulse of energy through the coming months, and, providing there are contacts from the eclipse degree to points in your natal chart, will help trigger new beginnings centered around children, romantic partners, or with anything which gives you the chance to express yourself more powerfully and spontaneously. The Cancer Horoscope 2018 shows that doing the kinds of activities which allow you to shine in your own special way,